Welcome to episode 8 of Everything Anime Podcast. We got your host Hibana from Hibana-chan.
Hello.
I'm OT from Everything Anime, and we have an episode for you. We know why you're here, but first, hit that subscribe button. Mm-hmm. Season 3, episode 4 of Jujutsu Kaizen is out, and everybody's talking about it. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
Everybody and their mama.
Apparently, though on the western side over here, we love the episode, apparently everybody in Japan hates it. So I was on my way to Japan to go interview every person in Japan to figure out if they hated this episode like they said. But we're experiencing a snowstorm, so my flight got canceled.
Oh, shit.
I was going to go.
That's crazy.
I was going to speak to every single person.
Every single person.
But because of snow, couldn't do it. So we're going to have to...
Can't even imagine that.
Can't even imagine
crazy.
It. But it was a crazy episode, wasn't it?
It was.
So though I don't have the opinion of every single person in Japan, I'm just going to go off of the few people, a few hundred, a few thousand, you know what I mean? But without further ado, this episode was crazy.
Yeah.
Some people going to say it was episode of the year.
Let's see what the rest of the
you're reacting like the...
I don't know what you got that from.
Hey, think about it. At the end of 2026,
yeah,
everything that's coming out, will this not be like a top 5 pick, you think?
Probably.
Did
Yeah.
I say it's the best? I'm just saying.
Well, we don't know what else is coming. I mean, I don't know what else is coming. It might be the episode of the year.
It's called recency bias. Some people are going to see this like, this is it. This is the best thing in the whole world. Oh my God. Look at that.
It was crazy. And I know the Makis out there inspiring a lot of young women to stick to go to the gym so they can be like
oh God, I was about to say God. It's fine.
What are you talking about?
Family treats you like crap, you know what to do.
No, not that way, but even I feel like shit, I'm falling behind.
As they said,
I need that body.
Itachi crawled so Maki could walk.
Shit.
But we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. So you're comfortable, grab your snacks, grab your drink. We're gonna talk about this anime. This episode. Well, first, let's start off with you gave me a different perspective.
Yeah.
Because when it started, and she's over there walking to get the cursed tools, I, like most people, heard what her mom said and was just like, golly. But you changed my perspective. Tell them what you told me.
Okay, so yeah, I was just thinking I might be wrong. It could be interpreted like 2 ways. Mm-hmm. So when Maki was going to get a cursed tool, her mom was trying to stop her. Like, don't you remember we are not allowed to be here? Like, as women, we're not allowed. And she was like yelling at her, come back. Really speaking, really like in a pretty like brutal, nasty way to Maki. And at one point she tells her, for once, make me glad I gave birth to you, Maki.
See, I took that as in like, can you just stop? Like, why are you just always causing stuff? Can you do anything, just one thing? But you made me think different.
So yeah, I was saying like it could be interpreted in 2 ways. Like, can you just listen to me and for once come back and make me glad that I gave birth to you? Meaning like you are really taking into consideration what I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, what if she's just like, okay, she was telling to like come back, trying to protect her, because at the end of the day, like, she's her mom. And sometimes, some people just speak like loud and like in angry ways. Some parents can be like that to kind of like protect their children. Yeah. And they be acting like they don't care, and they talk to the children like that, trying to like, kind of control them or like make them listen. So I was like, what if that's what basically she's doing? And at the end, she's like, okay, that kind of like didn't work. Mm-hmm. And like for once made me like give birth to you. Kind of like do something, Maki, about this.
Do something.
I would say it could be, but maybe not. Maybe not. But
I mean, when you think about it, right?
It came to my mind.
When you think about it, so she's going down there, and you have a flashback of her talking to Fushiguro, like, yo, I know you don't want to be the head of the Zennin Clan, but just do it. She's like, you do it. She's like, just do it. That'll help us with some stuff. We got to do stuff. We got to save Gojo, right? When you think about the mom she had, and you think about he's going for Best Dad Award. He specifically said, I would have been chosen as the next head if only my one flaw, which was my kids, not the fact that he was an abusive parent, Not the fact that he was just an asshole. Not the fact that he's a misogynist. He would have been picked, apparently, if his kids were just probably one kid and a boy and just had Kurosaki. Oh my goodness.
Like, you can literally put him in that list of the best dads in anime.
He's trying to be best dad.
He just keep getting worse.
He wants to be up there, best dad.
But no.
When you think about, so that's one dynamic, right? And one another thing that stood out was just the quick animation. That was a very quick fight. The first fight that they had, when she over there brought her sword out, chipped his sword, he extended his sword's reach and just sliced her. At first, I was like, golly, is this the same episode they're talking about? She gonna be kicking ass if she's bleeding out?
I knew something else was gonna happen.
But that led to him throwing her in the pit, him talking about how great he is, her and Mai, in which you get a little break from the action, and Mai is basically like, hey, I knew this was gonna happen. Yeah. I'm gonna have to leave and take all the cursed energy with me so that your heavenly pact can really do what it needs to do. You can't do what you need to do with the level of cursed energy you have. You need to have nothing.
Zero.
So I'm gonna take this away and I'm gonna use my conjuration. I'm gonna make something for you that you can use. And that was sad because that was her sister.
Aww.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, twins are usually, and they even explain it, twins are like, they have a special connection, special bond.
Yeah.
And like, it's kind of like you losing half of yourself. So that was really sad.
It was sad. What do you think about not just the death of her sister, but do you think she's gonna, like, do you think she still feels her sister there or something like that? Or you think the sister just gone?
I think she's gone.
Yeah.
But kind of like she used herself to make that sword. So in a sense, I will feel like Maki will feel like that she's still pretty much connected to her sister because of the sword. And at the end of the day, they were twins. So it's like, even like in real life, like I believe people who are like twins have something that always keep them like connected and like to each other. Yeah. But like in reality, like real life, real thing, she's gone. But
she gone. Ain't not even a trace in the back of her subconscious.
Just a sword.
She gone. Yeah. When Maki came back with that power boost, it gave her dad chills, reminding him of Toji. But again, this is where we start to get that. Was it this part in the manga where I believe in the manga they have Toji and Maki side by side. But the fact that they were overlapping with a little bit of opacity, people like, oh, this is trash.
Why are you doing that? I think that was the way they're complaining her father felt it.
You know what? I'm just going to screw a plane. I'm going to get a boat and I'm just going to go to Japan. I got to get this figured out.
Shut up. Leave it there.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Now, you got her fight resembling a lot of like Kill Bill, right? So they're paying homage to Kill Bill because in that movie she was avenging, I believe it was her child, and she was fighting all these people in a very similar way, very similar fashion of everybody else. And this is where you start to get the music and stuff like that. This is again, so between panel by panel, Toji and Maki opposed to the same, and then you got just the escalation of this. Now it's getting real. All the best Zennin Clan fighters are here.
She's wiping everything
out, and then you have a little bit upbeat music and stuff like that. I mean, I can see how somebody might want like darker tone or just a whole bunch of just drums.
But think about it, it's like her revenge. So in some capacity, she's feeling good about this.
It's a celebration.
You know, it's still a terrible act, and she probably feel like somewhat terrible. While at the same time, it's like, you know, like I said, she's feeling good. In a sense, it's a revenge. She's doing what her sister told her to do.
Yeah, that she did. Basically, destroy everything. And that's exactly what she's doing. So we get introduced to the Kukuru unit
that she used to be part of.
Before she left to go to high school. And she is just mopping the floor with them. They don't have a cursed technique, but they have cursed energy, and she just going to town to the point that it probably would have been so bloody that they made it just a little bit lighter, like a pinkish color, pinkish purplish hue instead of all that blood, and then it cuts back as soon as the leader of that unit comes in. Like, what the hell?
But after we saw the episode, like we were reading like the manga of that, but in the manga was like, I felt like it was so much faster than the anime. Like they took really the time animating her killing all those people, which is crazy.
They did. I mean, at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, she's kicking a lot of ass. But the Kokoro unit isn't even like that crazy. I mean, in comparison to the Hay Squad.
Yeah.
That's when you got Junichi Zennin. You got best boy Ranta Zennin. Apparently, that's where you got old person Zennin that you just forget the name of, I guess. And that part looks a little crazy. That's when the animation starts going crazy. The one is using freaking earth bending. Ranta's over there using his eyes, trying his best to keep her still. Meanwhile, what's name just aura farming, taking his time. And he hits us with the United States of Smash from Izuku Midoriya. All those fists. Now, granted, that was beautiful. That was beautifully animated, don't you think? But I think they undersold him. I thought he was going to be more powerful. I thought he was going to be more of a fight. Like, she separated herself in power-wise so much that I honestly thought that he was going to be...
She just in another level. It just showed her level, like her power.
It really does. I thought the same way that she ends up having a little bit harder time later on. I thought at least Junichi would have been like... Because he just looks like one of those Zaraki Kenpachi types. Just wild, you know what I mean?
I mean, maybe he just used the wrong move. You know?
Missile fist just...
Sometimes maybe he would have maybe if he used another technique, it would have been longer. I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, he lost. He's out.
He's gone. Now, people are feeling bad for Ranta. They're saying he was a good boy and stuff like that. But apparently, there's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of fake news on in the anime community of something that Gege actually wrote, apparently.
Yeah, I saw
that. Like, oh, no, sorry. Apparently, that wasn't true. But apparently, he does. He is the nicer of the Zennin. Yeah. But she didn't do all that, basically. So to see him die, and I guess she allowed him to die thinking that he won by not saying anything.
It was too late.
Bled out and shit.
He forced himself a little too much trying to contain her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have done that.
He was gonna die anyway.
He was gonna die anyway. He just fought her.
So.
No.
Crazy shit.
Before the one-on-one, Junichi and Naoya were talking basically about how they have to stage this the right way. And that gave me credence to thinking that he was smarter, you know? Now, technically, it was her dad's plan. But like, hey, we gotta kill them, but let's kill them the right way. Now that they're saying anybody that's trying to help Gojo is an accomplice, we can say we can get all this stuff going. We're cool with the Gojo somewhat, cool with the other clans somewhat, but we had to follow rules.
Yeah, I guess like by their uncle, Oji, killing his daughters, will be like, okay, they're really committed to this.
Yeah.
They did to themselves. He killed his own daughters.
They can double dip. They get rid of them and they keep the relationships. You know?
And now they're greedy. They're out.
Now the main event. Maki versus Naoya. Before that, we get a glimpse of just he's just a despicable man. He's up there. I don't know if you watch ReZero, but he's up there with Regulus Cornelius. He's just a despicable man. A little boy over here, this little tiny boy just skipping along. I heard there's a black sheep that doesn't know shit, that can't do anything, just happy as hell. Oh, when I see him, I bet he's going to be so mad, all this stuff. Just to see Toji looking just menacing. Sad. Just, I
mean, he didn't look sad, but he looked like...
He just looked menacing.
Peace.
Like, it looked like... That's what I would love, a Toji backstory. Because I feel like he just had to be on guard at all times.
I would like to see how his relationship was with like his brothers and everybody else.
Literally, like if we got to see that, I think that would be cool. Give us a movie of that. Give us like once that everything is done, give us that like Toji.
That'd be super cool.
Cause it looked. Go ahead.
Yeah, because after he left the clan, he has so much more spirit.
Oh, so much more. He was living
that was
life,
like
betting on
crazy.
stuff, having babies, all that stuff. Like just
I mean,
literally just killing 6 eyes. He was just having all the fun in the world, getting different tools and stuff. But it literally looked like his life there, he always had to be on edge. It looked like they were going to try him no matter what.
yeah.
Not because he still has strength, but because he had no curse energy, curse technique at all. But the fight, like Naoya versus Maki, what'd you think? Did you like it? Did you not like it?
Yep. He got what he deserved.
He got what he deserved. She took it to the next level. She
tricked him at the end.
She got his 24 frames per second down pack, and she hit him with a deteriorating punch to the freaking face.
You didn't even need to pause it. They showed it to you like 4 times.
4 times. They made sure that you understood what was happening.
He got what he deserved, and then boom, she left him just alive enough for her mom to finishing off after he was talking shit about women, how we like Maki, she doesn't deserve whatever, like any woman that cannot walk behind the men, like cannot be alive and deserve to be stabbed in the back, and that's how he died.
Exactly.
The irony, huh?
The irony. Now the question is this: how does this compare to Itachi murdering the Uchiha?
These are like I was telling you, these are just 2 completely different stories. You know what I mean?
2 clan killers, that's all.
They both killed the clan, and that's the only connection that they have to each other. But Itachi did it to prevent something.
Coup d'etat.
Yeah, something worse to happen. And his loyalty was with the village. Maki did this out of revenge. You know, they were like terrible people, and they were gonna gain the wave of everything at the end of the day. But I don't think it was like right at this instant, like a major super threat. Like
You'd have to kill him
then.
right now.
You know what I
you're
mean?
saying, yeah.
So it's 2 different things. I prefer. I don't like the killings, but if you were to tell me, hey, which one do you think is more acceptable? I would say what Itachi did compared to what Maki did.
Really?
Yes.
Itachi stopping a coup d'etat for the greater good of his village, saving only.
Yeah.
He's killing his parents, but saving his brother. Opposed to all the generations of the misogyny, and her and her sister grew up, had a horrible time, bullied, escaped, and then now, I mean, at the end of the day, she's like, hey, we're defending ourselves. You tried to kill all of us.
I feel like Itachi went through more and more things than her. And he was under more pressure to do something right this instant.
Yeah.
He had to do something right now.
Yeah.
Things could have waited. But, you know, it is what it is.
I wonder, because again, the thing with Itachi, he had to live with the ramifications. He had no problem being the villain, even though he was the hero. She's the hero to, brings me to the next point.
To who?
Are there any women or children alive in the Zennin Clan? Do you think?
They didn't clarify that here. But from what I heard, she only killed the men. She left the women and children alive. Because it doesn't say anything about her killing women or children.
So she's sexist.
Because all those men are probably just misogynist and self-centered.
Damn misogynist.
And what's the word? That word that somebody like to say a lot?
Narcissist?
Narcissist.
Freaking narcissist. Oh, freaking narcissist.
Like, now what you're saying is the definition of a narcissist.
Literally. Just piece of crap.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this.
What?
Halfway through the episode, when we saw the birds flying, I was expecting the colossal titan to come out of nowhere. Same as episode 1 of Attack on Titan. I think they used the exact same birds. I was like, whoa, what anime are we in?
They look
Hold
really
up. I was like,
similar.
what anime are we in? I see them birds. I've seen them birds before. Them birds ain't no good.
And nothing happen if you nothing good will happen if you see those
Nothing
birds.
good will happen if you see them birds. I'm telling
Well,
you.
apparently, like I was telling you, represent her and my being like left behind
Apparently.
for the clan or
Yeah.
like alone. Yeah.
Like, I'm really happy that this episode came out, and similar criticism. I mean, I was just saying stuff. I'm just saying shit sometimes.
Yeah.
In another episode of anime, Fire Force, I criticized how one whole fight was one episode. And I will say, I think it's fitting that this fight was one episode, because I don't think this takes away from. Or I guess what I'm trying to say is this: you can't have the season without this.
Okay.
And the other anime I was saying, if you take that, what happened there out, everything still flows somewhat. This is pivotal. This is like groundbreaking. This is crazy.
She did need the curse tools.
She needed the curse tools. There's a lot of things intertwined and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how outraged everybody in Japan is. My flight was canceled. But I can say from online and just my feelings, I think they did a good job animating this. And I think they took it in a good direction, but I could see how like people that are like pound for pound, page for page might be a little disappointed in some of the other things. Like you don't have music in a manga.
Yeah, but like Maki change has been so drastically. Like I feel like she grew up so much since like the last season. Like I don't know where, boom, she looks totally different.
Yeah, nearly dying will do it to you.
Yeah, she's a badass, and she's out here killing everybody, even her own mom. That was like so like.
Hey mom, what's up?
Mom,
it's your turn.
Mom, it's your turn. Like, what are you doing here? But she freed her out of that world because she was like brainwashed and suffering at a point. I think she wouldn't be able to adapt.
Now I will say this because I believe this is MAPPA that animates this. They did an extended episode, but I feel like if they took out the opening and the ending, it would still been the same amount of time. Because while we see this on Crunchyroll and illegal websites sometimes, we don't, you know what I mean? These are actually TV spots. So you have to, like, there's commercial breaks for advertisers and stuff like that. So them extending it, I don't know why they wouldn't just drop off the ending in the beginning. An anime that does that a lot, just because they're pressed for time, is Re:Zero. Re:Zero is my favorite anime. And White Fox, they're the ones that make that. White Fox is, if there's 12 episodes in the season, they might do the opening 4 times. They might do the ending 3 times.
Probably.
Their goal is to just put meat and potatoes in front of you. If the opening or ending got to go, it is what it is. So I think they could have easily just, there was nothing to it. They could have just took the beginning off, took the ending off.
Look.
But it doesn't take away from the episode. I'm just.
Take what you can get.
I'm taking what I can get.
Take what you can get.
Just saying
You
shit.
still picky. You just saying shit.
I'm just saying shit, man.
Why you say so many
I don't know why I say so many shit, man. But this is a great episode.
Yeah. Crazy.
Legendary.
Yeah.
This is going to be something that people talk about for a while. And yeah, what about you guys? Do you think this was... Are you underwhelmed? Are you whelmed or overwhelmed?
You should be overwhelmed.
You should be overwhelmed with just excitement. No, I'm not going to tell you how to feel, but you tell us. What did you guys think about this episode? Tell us below.
Yep.
And with that being said, does it make sense to move on to our next anime?
Of course.
So tell me, what are we talking about?
Hell Paradise?
Hell's Paradise? Okay. We are talking about Season 2, Episode 3 of Hell's Paradise. Things are getting crazy.
A lot of information here, too.
A lot of information. Let me shut up. I'm always saying shit. You go. Take the floor.
I like when you take the floor, you get it started.
All right, let me get it started. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let me get it started, y'all. As a manga reader.
Touch it.
There was a scene I've been waiting for, but I'm
still-
basically confirmed that it's going to start off next episode.
He said the same thing last episode.
I'm promise y'all, next episode, it's going to be there. And you guys are going to be like, oh my, I'm like, see, oh my goodness. It's crazy, right? But let me not get ahead of myself. This is a crazy episode. Like, this is how you explain a whole bunch of stuff without a PowerPoint like Tengen from Jujutsu Kaisen. They're over here breaking down Ten, and Tenzin, and the beginning of this, and who is this, and who's that. It's crazy. You got freaking Choubei fighting Rain. Tell me how you say it below. The main guy, the big bad.
Rain.
And
I think it should be like Rain.
He's out of his league. He thinks okay. No, Choubei. Choubei's out of his league.
Oh, okay.
He's out of his league. He's over here just, okay, I'm just going to let it take me over. And even taking over, it's like,
He just killed a clone.
you took a clone out, bro. It's a lot more.
Well, like, he
That's the
saw how
one.
powerful it is.
Saw how powerful it is. You know what Rain did? Rain was like,
I like what I see.
I like what I see.
I'm gonna take it with me.
I'm gonna take you home with me.
I'm gonna fix your what's the name? Your
tongue?
No.
What?
Towel.
Yeah, we're gonna fix your towel. We're gonna get your towel right. We're gonna take you home, get your towel right, get you a nice little meal. We're gonna do Jujutsu. What's it called? We're gonna Jujutsu. We're gonna do some Jujutsu, yo.
That's a weird name.
Hey, that's I mean. So that's just that's crazy because I remember when I was reading, like, he's like, that's the big bad right there. You feel me? And then the fact that in the anime, Fushi basically says, I can understand what she's saying, more or less. But in the manga, it's literally just those grunts. I can translate those. So she's like, and he's over here just looking at her, just translate. Oh, she just said boom, 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 boom. But it gives us some backstory because now we see that the main player is this Shufu, this Jofuku.
Yeah,
that's the main
teacher.
person. That's the teacher of Mei and Rain, basically. And Rain was a little too crazy with his experiments and split up and did all this other stuff. But even to where I've read, because I'm not saying I finished the manga, but I've read ahead and I haven't seen Shufu or Jofuku at all. But it's crazy how you could just see how some backstory, how the island.
But it is a good way, like a good thing. Like they explain how this island came to be. So basically, this teacher went there to explore how he can achieve immortality, and they still haven't achieved it. So they're still working on it. So, to my understanding, what I got from the episode, they all those people that had died there, they kind of like basically sucking the life out of them to create 10.
Yeah.
And 10 is what they use to extend their life. So at the end of the day, they want to, like, I guess, find their perfect 10, probably as much as they can get from other people.
Yep.
So it's like multiplying life on top of life on top of life. And at the end of the day, they're going to create immortality, which they haven't achieved yet. And it's insane. I was like, what? When they say, like, they want to use the people from the mainland. And like, what? So this is like, you have to do this.
Yeah.
Like, you have to stop these people.
If you don't stop it, like, the whole world, not just mainland China, but the whole, or Japan, the whole, like, world is about to be just taken out. You know what I mean? I did like...
What?
I did like the dynamic of Gabimaru fighting the other four to, like, train and stuff like that. And the animation, I'm not sure. Many people don't notice this, but season 1 of Hell's Paradise didn't have the best animation. Like, if you look at, like, each episode, there's a lot of frames that don't have any depth and stuff like that. And that's just, like, nitpicking. I enjoyed it. Most people enjoyed it. But what I'm getting at is this season looks really good. Like, and overall. And then when you take, as Gabimaru was fighting them, and he was like, okay, cool, I understand Tao a little bit more. This and that, I can go for your weak points. They just look so beautiful. Yeah. Like, it really looked beautiful.
And it's interesting also, like, he found that basically the Tao that they use, as if that's when they getting all that input to like fight against Gabimaru, like, he can use that basically to hurt them, to counterpart them.
Yeah.
And he said, maybe that's what I can use to fight the Tenzins, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. It's just so cool how not only are they learning more, because they're grouping now. They say, all right, we got to figure out a way. We got to kill these people. Immortality can exist. We got some backstory. And as they do that, you get to see, like, they all have to power up. And so it's like a little training, little mini training arc. And what also is pretty cool, Choubei's brother Toma asked for help from the dragon guy. He's like, hey, he even cut his hair to show his resolve. Like, this is how far I'm willing to go. Like, I want to learn how to fight so that I can fight. And my brother, basically, like you said last week, I want my brother to consistently think about fighting for both of us and protecting me.
Because he thought that he knew how to fight. He doesn't. He just know how to, like...
He's good.
Yeah.
He has fundamentals down.
Yeah, but not, like, against these people.
It's going to take more than that. And he understands, Toma understands that this guy is the guy. Even if he only has one hand, he can really fight. He's the real deal, you know? And then the fact that we get towards the end of the episode, and now everybody's here. It was May, I believe, that said she can sense some strong Tao from many people. And it's like, all right, only a few people from the first batch had Tao. Now almost everybody here has Tao. And you have the Iwagakure, where Gabimaru was from. And you got the rest of the crew from like Sagari and everybody. It's like
crazy.
It's getting crazy. There's a reason why Hell's Paradise is very high in my favorite mangas. But this next episode is going to be really cool. Like, it's going to be really, really cool. Like, you thought, what's it called? Having Bochu Jutsu with rain was something? Mm-mm. It ain't nothing like that. It's just some cool stuff. So make sure you watch next week.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm like curious to see what's gonna happen to Choubei. Choubei, and because he's like, okay, I'm gonna stick around for now, so you can teach me how to use really Tao. But I'm afraid that they're gonna trick him and gonna try to use him and like just
I don't know. He said, I'll let you use me, but hey. And he said, I'm no bottom. He said, I'm a top. He got on top of...
He said, I don't like to be on the bottom.
That's
That's
crazy.
two different things.
It's crazy. He's over here thinking like, what's... Now, he was thinking, because it shows that he's very, like, strategist.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, what's the best thing I can do?
He
I
didn't
can
have
run,
any other choice.
I can fight.
Yeah.
This is my health. This is what I can do. This is what I can't do. Or the fact that he's like, you know what? I'm going to do this Bocho Jutsu all night long. For you, bro. I'm a do it with this demon.
A sacrifice.
For you. I'm a sacrifice myself for you. It's like, is it really a sacrifice? I don't know.
I don't know about that.
You want to get some Tan and Tao and all that stuff. I don't know. But
yeah, but you know, like one last thing, it can also explain why these beings, this episode explain why these beings are like female and male at the same time. Because they're like a fusion with a plant. So I'm like, okay. I mean, not like it matters much, but I'm glad I got some sort of understanding why they can be switching. Because, you know, some plants can be female and male at the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't look if this like plant can't. But it's really it's good to know.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Because they can go between man and woman the same way, whatever's beneficial for them. I think in season 1, some were like, well, when I'm fighting, this is better. Or when I'm looking out or something like that, this is better. Yeah, preferences and stuff like that. No, I know.
Let's move on.
I'm excited for next episode, next season. So, or not season. So, yeah, that's season 2, episode 3. I'm excited because next week is going to be crazy. Everybody, now that's when people are going to be making videos. Before we move on, has Hell's Paradise been getting a lot of like attention, you think, online, or have you not seen much?
I mean, I don't be in many social medias. I only check like Instagram and TikTok, but I haven't really seen people talking about it. Maybe because I haven't like looked it up. Maybe if I look it up, you know, the algorithm starts showing it to you. But I mostly just see people talking about Jujutsu Kaisen everywhere. Maybe even if you don't search.
And you know what else?
I'm gonna look that up and see what people.
You know what
say.
else they're talking about though?
What?
Sentenced to be a hero.
Ooh.
Sentenced to be a hero. This was a good episode this week. I mean, they've been good episodes so far.
Yeah.
But I like this. If we're talking season 1 episode of Sentenced to be a Hero, what were your first thoughts? Like, how'd you take the episode?
Well, Norgalle, his name. Badass.
Oh, he was the character. He was the man of the week right there.
Yeah, man of the week right there.
That's a leader.
Like you want a king like that.
Yeah.
Man had some real balls. And Kivia, they surprised me going in there.
Really?
Yeah.
They only went there because the what's it called?
Yeah, but they
Toretto
could have
was there.
like chose not to go. But I think Kivia, is starting like to care about like at least this batch of heroes. But,
I can see that.
You know?
See that, yeah.
But like the king, he's a badass. He called his leg for these people.
You just jumping all over, girl.
No, you told me what I think about it.
No, but
and like I'm telling you what I think about it.
Okay.
What I thought about it. Like, that was stand out to me.
Well, we didn't even get to build upon.
But whatever, you can talk now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Talk about the rest.
All right,
Jesus
y'all.
Christ.
Okay.
God forbid you ask the girl what she thinks about it.
My bad. I won't be doing that anymore. Let me stop. Before we got to anything about the leg, because there's build up for that, you know what I mean?
They saw it.
I know they saw it, but there's build up. What I mean is this. Something as simple as Xylo trying. He only knows what's worked for him. Like, he can show, I lead by force. I'm going to go first. You follow. Just telling them, hey, get it together. Come on. It's not going to rally morale if you need help. That can help people that are going to stay there. Like, I know what to do. But if you need people to fight with you, you need to build that. So that's why he was surprised that Norgalle was able to come in there, set the foundation, let them know, you guys are the foundation of this place. And because of that, you guys are my subjects. And
I care about you.
I care about you. He's conveying the fact that all hope is not lost. And I feel like he's instilling in them, I'm happy that I'm here with you guys, because you guys are on the front lines. Which gets their spirits up, which allows them to fight even harder and stuff like that. And then, like you said, Kivia came, but I feel like I don't think she cares about... Oh, let me say this. I think she is caring about this group of heroes more than she would another group of heroes. But at the same time, I feel like she has pressure from the priest guy that goddess is basically like valuable, like money. Like, we can't let her die because they went out here. So I think they only went out of obligation. I don't think they went because they care about Xylo and everybody, but more so it's expensive and hard to get a goddess, so we can't afford to let her die because of that.
I see.
But it was good to see some fight. This is a weird world. This is creative. I haven't seen creative different like character designs of the demons and stuff. It kind of reminds me of, let me see, is that a spoiler? What? I don't know if it's a spoiler. Another one. It reminds me of another anime. I won't see. I care about you guys. But really quickly, it also shows, going back to Norgalle, like, he is very on it. Hey, we got a moment. Bring me your swords. I'm going to put this sacred seal on there to make them better. We're going to put this in a circle. He just keeps on go. He knows
the plan. I mean, the mission.
He knows the mission, and he's doing everything he can to get it going.
To save his people.
To save his people. And that's why when they get ambushed by the Demon King, what is it, the Locust? It gets crazy. And
Lotus.
The Lotus. I forget the guy that doesn't have his consciousness there.
Yeah.
He's going crazy and stuff like that. And Norgalle goes to help him, gets caught, and then
he cut his leg.
He saws his leg off. He repeatedly just... That's crazy. That means pain doesn't mean anything to him. What means something is finishing this mission.
That's some hardcore.
That's
also,
some hardcore
at the same time,
shit.
He probably wants to leave at the same time. Like, if you don't do something, you die. So what? You'd rather lose a leg or lose your life?
That is true.
But he is on it. He's not just like a crazy person who thinks that he's just a king.
Yeah.
He acts like a king.
Yeah. He's...
Your Majesty.
That's crazy you say that, because some people might think, oh, he's just insane. Yeah. He's not just insane. He might have a couple screws a little loose, but he's still... Hey, the mission's the mission. You feel me? Yeah. And the fact that he just cut and then he just shoved his leg off. I didn't know until at the end that they can get him a new leg, thankfully. But I'm like, golly.
Like, Silo say, I hope they give him the best leg.
Yeah, because he deserves it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm really happy. I'm really happy of how, even though there wasn't any negativity, the people that they saved, when they were free, there wasn't like negativity towards them. You know?
Much. I mean, it looked like they were a little like take off of the heroes.
Yeah. But
at least some that man and
especially
the family
main guy.
tanked. And,
he was able to do that. Terita, how you say her name? Terita. She was over there. She got the flower and stuff like that. But I feel like soon we're gonna find some heroes that live up to what they
You
consider
think
heroes.
so?
There might. I feel like in the next couple episodes, there's gonna be a group of heroes that they also connect with, and they're just the scum of the scum. This is what people be looking at heroes like. Oh, you piece of crap and stuff like that. We haven't seen it with them. This is a luxury, but I feel like one of the next couple episodes, we're gonna run into a group
Oh, well,
that lives
I
up to that
mean, yeah.
reputation.
Do you think we're gonna see the other guy in the next episode?
Yeah, probably.
With the sticky hands.
Yeah, sticky hands, Dota. We're probably gonna see him again. But they say these heroes are vile, disgusting. So we could tell we got the good group. We got the good group. But let's see how they get that bad reputation. I don't know if everybody is like Xylo, but
Of course
the way
not.
that these conspiracies are, there could be other people that are here wrongly. You know? Yeah.
Definitely, I can definitely see that.
Well, with that being said, we might as well end on a high note. End with something flashy.
Yeah.
We're talking season 3, episode 15, also known as final season core 2, episode 3, something like that. We got to see some biblical stuff,
Yeah, son.
some births.
I was not expecting the connection to Christianity
Yeah,
in this episode.
he was a hero.
Yeah.
He was a hero back in the day.
But pretty crazy. And we also got, I feel like this week was like information.
This
You know,
was another
boom.
information. We didn't have Tengen,
Boom.
but we got a lot of information.
Yeah. Imagine these episodes for like Fire Force, Hell Paradise. They are the
same
time.
week.
like
A whole week of just info, just all right.
after that Jujutsu Kaisen classroom thing.
But it does help
Uh,
because this is dub. So the first time we hear it,
Definitely.
it's dub. It's easier. Tengen, we get it. We can read, you know what I mean? But it's like, them, hey, boom. You know what? The moon looks like this. Boom.
Easier
You're thinking
to
this.
digest.
Boom. What's happening out here? Boom. Easier to digest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but basically in this episode, like, it's pretty good that we got all the information, and like, now I see why the moon got like that and the waves, because apparently that's just basically what people think. You know, when
Yeah.
you draw something, you're gonna draw it like that, especially maybe if you're a kid or like young. So basically like that, all of that is because they're getting closer to Adola, and Adola is basically showing them what they think,
Yeah.
like their thoughts. And they were like, so if things are just gonna continue progressing, looking kind of like this, why is it happening? So apparently because everything ends in death. So this is just basically one step before the big thing happens. But
That sounds scary.
yeah,
That sounds really scary.
yeah.
I used to want to be in that world.
Can
Like,
you imagine?
that used to be one of the worlds. Like, oh, I'd like to be in the Fire
You
Force
crazy?
world. But no, I don't want to be in
No,
the Fire
you're
Force
crazy.
world.
Can you imagine just chilling in the next one? They would just start like.
No, I'd be like Benny Morrow. I mean, just because me. Maybe I'd be like Arthur. I don't know.
Yeah,
Who would you be like? Who would you be like, Hibana?
I'll be Hibana.
Oh, you be Hibana?
Duh.
You made an appearance in this episode.
Yeah.
Golly.
Just like that.
So we got discoveries of the moon.
Yeah.
I've not read or seen Soul Eater, but that's the Soul Eater moon. Everybody knows it's been out there. This is before Soul Eater. That's all I know. How and what capacity, I'm not sure.
What's gonna happen?
But
Is it gonna
that's all I
get
know.
worse? Are they even gonna be able to stop this? But can you imagine? You just open the window, just look outside, you see the moon just like that.
Creepy as hell.
Like, but that's just a crazy connection. Like, what you think is what it shows is like the connection that you have with a dollar. But
So if I think about my bank account having $1 million, it's gonna just have $1 million.
but it had to be something that you always thought.
I'm always thinking about $1 million. I'm always thinking. Let me stop.
But go ahead.
I like the dynamic between Shou and Arrow.
Yeah.
They like a nice little like brother sisterish.
Oh, but
you know.
he's still a kid.
Shou a little kid.
Yeah.
He's still doing kid things like smiling and.
No, he got the balloon. He was like, oh, and he saw the kids. Like, oh. For a second, he was able to be a child.
They were on a mission to figure out what's up with my family. What happened? They go through all this stuff, just to find an Adola link with his mom, which is crazy. And then she's over here just showing him everything she went through, you know? Not just one virgin birth, but two.
I wasn't expecting, like, what? To be honest, I never thought or stopped to think about who their dad was. Yeah. You know, like, it wasn't just... But I wasn't expecting her to be a virgin. Oh, this connection with the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, at all?
She gave birth twice.
2 times. 2 times.
Being a virgin.
That's why I said, I remember when I first started watching Fire Force, around the pandemic, I remember watching season 1. This is back when, because everybody have masks and stuff like that. Okay. I had a lot of work to get done, and so I would do like overnighters, and I'd have season 1 on repeat.
That's like, crazy.
Repeat. And then when season 2 came out, oh my goodness. So I really like this, but I never would have predicted this the direction it's gonna go.
That's like
we start a little slow, okay, cool, flame powers, you know, generation 1, 2, 3, okay. I'm a pillar, my brother's a pillar. Oh, into the world. We got people with special powers into the world. How they ended up getting there? Wow. I was not expecting this. It's not bad, but I was not expecting this at all.
Yeah, some curves, huh?
A whole bunch of curves, but that's an original story. That's an original story.
But crazy how it was like when she was when she was pregnant of Shinra, she got all the story. You know, like, but you know, be strong. Be strong. You know, there's the old legend or story before the first great Catholicism, whatever.
And this guy was a hero.
I just can't pronounce that
Cataclysm,
word. Yeah. But there was this woman who gave birth being a virgin, and this guy was a hero.
He was a hero, all right.
Of the world.
He's my hero.
And I'm like, what? They talking about Jesus?
Yeah. Jesus.
They're talking about Jesus here, and your son is also going to be a hero. And I'm like, oh, this is where Shira gets it from.
I'm a hero.
She probably mentioned that so much to him that he kind of got like in his head. And Shou was saying, but if he's supposed, hero, he was a hero, why do people call him a devil? And then I told you, I think because like Adola kind of like is a representation of people's imagination of what they believe in from like the beginning, you know what I mean? Yeah. So if people will think of Shinra as a hero, maybe he will be a hero. Like he will end up like he helps, but maybe he will end up with a bigger chance to stop these things from happening. Yeah. But because this temple people have been involved and like, oh, we're gonna put the idea out there that he's a devil. So he's gonna have less of a chance to really maybe to build that different connection with Adola and being the hero. Yeah. Even though he does believe he's a hero, at least that's a positive side. He don't think of himself as a devil, and maybe they were hoping to think that, okay, I'm a devil, I just bad, but not it backfire. And then
you think they made contact with his doppelganger while he was switched? Because that's what they want.
He made contact.
You think the white clad made contact with the doppelganger, not Shinra, but like him as he was a doppelganger?
I'm not sure. No.
All I know,
it doesn't sound like it. We were heard of it.
Maybe, right? Yeah. All I know is this is ramping up. Yeah. More than I expected, but I'm on board. I'm down to clown.
Some twists and turns.
Twists and turns, but that's what I want. You know, that's what you ask for. Sometimes they don't always got to be the same cookie cutter. It's original.
Very, very interesting world.
And it's vibrant. Oh, one of the things I love about Fire Force, the anime. Not only is it clean, but they put so much detail into their backgrounds, and it's not about just shading. It's about they really feel like backgrounds. Like it's so cool.
I really like it. Even like when it's nighttime and you see like the buildings and the
this
lights,
vibrant light. You can see glow, flashing. All that stuff.
I always like that. They might not be the best at like animating like maybe some fights. Like before.
The first part of this final season, there were a couple parts, but like it just looks beautiful.
It is. I always like it. It's really beautiful.
Always. Oh man.
Well, a lot of shit.
A lot of shit. Oh, feel good? We got it all out?
Feeling strong.
Feeling strong.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys? You guys feeling strong? This was a week.
Yeah.
This was a week. This
What a
whole
week.
Maki thing. That's another thing with Fire Force. Like what people think makes it. That's kind of like how the curses come to be in Jujutsu Kaisen. Like they're manifestations of these thoughts. So it's crazy how that works over here as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I like how they also connect like the real world with anime. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool, but that's all we have for you guys today. With that being said, we will see you guys in the next episode.
Oops, sorry. See ya.
See ya.